Hi, I'm Teddy.
And I'm Annie.
Welcome to our Mathcast on solving 1 and 2 step equations.
Our goal is to help you better understand the concepts at hand when you need it and at your own pace.
We hope you enjoy this Mathcast on solving 1 and 2 step equations. To solve a one-step equation, you must remember order of operations. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, and adding and subtracting. An easy way to remember this is, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, or PEMDAS. When dealing with two of the same operations in one equation, you solve left to right. Same thing applies with adding and subtracting, or multiplying and dividing.
The way to solve addition and subtraction equations is to remember to undo or do the inverse operation. To use inverse operations, you have to use the opposite operation, and you have to do the operations to both sides of the equal sign. If the problem was x minus 7 equals 10, you would do the inverse operations to both sides of the equal sign. Then your answer would be x equals 17.
Let's try an example. If t minus 11 equals 7, then cancel out 11 by adding 11. Since you have to do it to both sides of the equal sign, you add 11 to 7. That will leave you with t equals 18. Now to check your answer, you plug 18 into the equation instead of t.
Let's try another example. If 13 plus w equals negative 7, you would cancel out 13 by subtracting 13. Then you would subtract 13 from the other side of the equal sign, which equals negative 20. You would then be left with w equals negative 20. Again, you would check your answer.
The way to solve multiplying and dividing equations is to once again remember to undo with the inverse operation. If the operation is multiplying, divide by the number. If it is dividing, multiply by the number. Remember to use both sides of the equal sign. If the problem is negative 3x equals 45, you would divide negative 3 by negative 3 and 45 by negative 3. You would be left with x equals negative 15. Remember to check your work by plugging in negative 15 for x.
C divided by 2 equals 13 is an example of multiplying and dividing one-step equations. You would cancel out 2 by multiplying c over 2 by 2. You would then do that to the other side of the equal sign, which would leave you with c equals 26. Be sure to check your work when you are done.
Let's try another example. A rectangle has a length of 7.5 meters and an area of 45 square meters. Write and solve an equation to find the width of the rectangle. You would start by writing the equation A equals LW, which is area is length times width. Then you would fill in the given information. Proceed by dividing both sides of the equal sign by 7.5, canceling it out. You will be left with 6 equals W, which is the width of the rectangle. Check your work.
To solve two-step equations, you almost do the same thing as one-step equations, except solving another operation. Also, you have to solve using order of operations backwards. If the problem was 5x minus 6 equals negative 21, you would add 6 to 6 and negative 21 to cancel out 6. You would have 5x equals negative 15. Now it's the same as a one-step equation. You would cancel out 5 by dividing it and negative 15 by 5. Leaving you with x equals negative 3. Always remember to check your work.
Let's try an example of two-step equations. The problem is e over 9 minus 3 equals 3. First, you would add 3 to negative 3, canceling it out while also adding 3 to the 3 on the other sides of the equal sign. You will have e over 9 equals 6. Cancel out e over 9 by multiplying it and 6 by 9. Your answer will be e equals 54. Remember to check your work.
Let's try another example. If 9y plus 4 equals negative 14, then you cancel out 4 by subtracting 4 from 4 and the 14 on the other side of the equal sign. You will have 9y equals negative 18. Cancel out 9 by dividing it and 18 by 9. That will leave you with y equals negative 2. Be sure to check your work.
Thanks for watching.